All right, good morning, people out there in the Banjo Race universe. I feel like I just did this 8 hours ago. And I did. Welcome to another Banjo Race. Joining me this morning, or this afternoon, or this night, whoever it is, we got Trep and Mium. Say hi.
Hello.
こんにちは、ハロー。
So,
誰も出てこない。
did
出て
I
きた。
get any sleep? I got a little bit of sleep. I did wake up at 3 in the morning. And I never got back to sleep after that. And it's currently 5, so I'm quite tired, but hopefully I'll be able to have a little nap after we're done here. So yeah, Trep, how you feeling about the race today?
Pretty good, actually. Practice went really well. So.
Nice. So you had some nice Roblox going for practice.
Yep. The Roblox grind.
Yeah. And uh Miam, how are you feeling about the race today?
先ほどまで仕事をしていたので大変疲れております。眠いです。頑張ります。
Waiting on the translation. Oh, there it is. She's got automatic translation happening on her stream, so she'll do her best. Okay. Are we both ready?
Yep.
です。
Okay. I'll count you down and then we'll get her started. So good luck and get ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Good
Good
luck.
luck, man.
うら
All right. I'll take each of them into their separate voice channels and off we go. Oh, let's go ahead and get some game audio. And did I actually change the scene today? I did. Perfect. We're off to a great start. Hashtag Trep game. We got some Mium cheers in chat. I hope it's gonna be a good race. For the sake of me being up this early. Yeah, Flame said that if he was up, he would join me, but there was some worries about whether or not I'd actually be able to do the race at all, since last night my power went out. Apparently someone crashed into a pole, and luckily it was up before 10, so it was only out for like 40 minutes. But it was still out long enough to kind of interrupt the race. But yeah, I think my power is going to be fine unless another, car decides to slam into a another pole and take it out, but hopefully not. Sorry if the game audio is a little loud. I'm having trouble with the audio levels this morning. But yeah, it was kind of split the VOD a little bit, and then of course I couldn't do my little outro, but Pixel rated himself with the stream, and then we kind of did that over my phone on his stream. So, all right, Trep and Miam both with beautiful bottle skips. No bottles text going on. Go Miam and N64. Yep, we got the epic N64 versus Xbox battle happening this morning. Both of them had really good Spiral Mountains. Trep will have an early lead because Trep is playing on Xbox. His route is going to be very different from Mium's. So Trep actually left some honeycombs out of Spiral Mountain, and he'll be going back there later as the B to get the rest of them. So it looks like a lead, but he's actually done much less in Spiral Mountain than Mium has, where she's never going to have to go back. Wow, look at that synced loading zone into Mumbo's Mountain. I really like that. These, they're like exactly on pace. It just goes to show, even though Trep left out like 3 honeycombs from Spiral Mountain, he's still, you know, losing the text on the puzzle kind of caused him to have to, you know, sit behind. Of course, the sync didn't last too long because the Xbox route is very different. Like Spyro Mountain, Trep's going to come back later during his RBA segment as the B, so... there's going to be a save and quit out of Conga. So you notice Trep didn't get the honeycomb off of Juju, but that's just because, like I said, he'll come back as the B. I think this is the first run in the tournament where both of the runners have sub 2. Are they allowed to do that warp to Rusty Bucket Bay? Oh my god, it's Panenkoic. Hi. No, that trick is only in any percent. And I mean, I guess they could do it, but in this category it's not faster. Just because you need everything, so at least I imagine it's not allowed. I'm actually not sure, but I imagine it's been like thoroughly timed. Alright, so far both of them have been having pretty clean Mumbo's Mountains. But yeah, I don't think enough can be said about the amount of effort that went into the Invisible Wall video. It was like A+ content right there. And informative. Really blown away. Anyway, Trep nearing the end of... Oh my god, look at that synced, synced Jiggy grab. Totally different Jiggies, but oh man, I just get so hype every time there's a Jiggy grab. Or not every time there's a Jiggy grab, every time there's a sync for anything. But actually, I had a look at the doc for the Season 5 BK. For like the overall standing kind of thing. And I think from like first to fourth in terms of the seeding for the tournament, I think it went like Schlongster first, and then in some order Trep, Thunderful, Mium. So the 4 of them obviously got the buys in the tournament, and we saw that looking at the bracket. If you type exclamation bracket. But yeah, out of those 4, only Trep, Mium, and Thunderful have sub 2 times. So yeah, I believe this is the first sub 2 head-to-head battle, and so far it's been pretty epic. I think both of them have had great starts to their runs. And of course, the route is going to diverge once again, you know, out of Mumbo's Mountain, just because Xbox is going to go to Clanker's Cavern first, and N64 is going to go to TTC first. And then after that, because Trep is doing a... No, yeah, Trep's going to be doing Bubble Gloop after that. So really the routes aren't going to, like, converge back together until Furnace Fun. So kind of like what we saw yesterday. That's the only one problem with, like, watching, you know, Xbox versus N64 is the route is just so incredibly different. And so at the end of the run, after Click Clock Wood, Trep is going to go do a really, really long RBA segment where he just goes to every level as the B. Meanwhile, Mium has to do Bubble Gloop Swamp, so... But once they enter Furnace Fun, the route is the same, so... Yeah. I mean, especially with, you know... I think the biggest thing is the text skipping. I think TSR was saying last night that Xbox loses about 5 minutes to unskippable text over N64. And most of that time happens during Furnace Fun and Bottles at the beginning of the run. So the thing that, like, really helps is that, you know, though you lose so much time to text, you kind of save that time to, like, instant loads. And no lag is another big one. Hope waking up isn't that terrible for me. Well, I mean, once I get talking and going and stuff like that, it's not that bad. Dragging my ass out of bed. Now that was that was a journey in itself. But the thing that kind of helped a little bit was not being able to, like, sleep. Alright, me, I'm going for the beak bomb. That looks good. Oh, a little high. Luckily, the backup is really easy. You just spend some feathers, and there's the Jiggy right there. So, good backup. Luckily, not being able to sleep after waking up in the middle of the night definitely helped, because it, you know, made sure I was awake by the time I got out of bed. Yeah, I mean, most of the time I wake up at, I usually start work at 6 or 6:30, so I'm usually awake by 5:30. So that's like a normal thing for me. So I guess maybe that is something that really helps. Plus my schedule is kind of all over the place, so... from day to day, so I can kind of pull it off whenever I need to. It's work preparing me for the real world, getting up early and casting banjo races. Alright, Trep on his way out of Clanker. Yeah, the important things in life, yep. We work hard so we can play hard, right? You know, it's funny when you go through that stage in life where it's like, I don't want to get up early, I just want to sleep in. I want to have fun, right? But here we are, watching Banjo at 5 o'clock in the morning. Good crab RNG for Mium. Nice open spot to grab the Jiggy. Not that she's low health or anything. Alright, Trep with a really clean pipe section as well. Getting a good bolt jump. Oh, he even gets boner jump. That's good. Man, Trep's got an amazing cycle here. Yeah. Yeah, Vegas, I'm just north, so... across the border. Same time zone. Although I imagine it's much hotter there than it is here. Alright, good. Oh, the Jinjo jumped. Mium at least grabbed the honeycomb in flight. That was very good. Alright, grab the Jiggy without landing. So now we gotta double back, grab the Jinjo and the Jiggy. But probably something she hasn't done a million times before. Just because missing that stupid Jinjo is so easy. Ooh, missing the chest cycle ever so slightly. Maybe something to do with grabbing that extra red feather on the tree. Who knows? There's all sorts of things that could have prevented that, I guess. Yeah, I mean, when in doubt, you just gotta wait. That was a pretty sick quick dive from Trep there. You know, something I should have, like, thought of before I started the race, you know, while I was kind of setting everything up and waking myself up, was I should have made something to eat. I'm so hungry. Oh, no, Trep. Oh, good. Okay. Busted the crab from up top. Oh! Okay. I know I have toast. Toast would have been good. That's probably what I'm going to eat after the stream is over. A couple slices of toast with either peanut butter or cheese whiz, I don't know. A king's meal? I don't know, I feel like a king would be eating, like, French toast. Probably wouldn't want to make something when I'm 80% asleep. I mean, toast is literally just putting bread in a toaster. There's, like, no cooking involved. And I mean, I know my way around a kitchen pretty well, so... I'm pretty sure I could turn on the stovetop. A cheap egg poacher. That's something I've always thought of. You know, one of those ones where you kind of crack the egg in and then put in like a teaspoon of water or something. Or is it one of the ones where you like submerge in water kind of thing? Because I mean, IMO poached eggs are like the best way to eat eggs for sure, but they're just, you know, not the most difficult to make, but they're definitely like up there. First thing I said? Okay. I mean, if they work well, then maybe I will invest in one. Yeah, we sell them at my store. Alright, so Trep having to open up Bubble Gloop Swamp just because there's no there's no way to get into Bubble Gloop Swamp later. And now, like I said, they're going to be switching levels. Mium doing Bubble Gloop or Clankers. And I don't know if Mium changed up the way she does her underwater section, but this looks much more standard than what I'm used to seeing. Normally, Mium kind of does the underwater section of Clankers like her own way. But this is looking very much like kind of everyone else. Onsen Tamago. My favorite way to eat eggs is, I don't know. I usually, oh, is Mium gonna make the cycle? Oh my god, just barely made it. Oh, and Trep just inches away. We got another almost sync Jiggy grab. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the egg, or not the egg, the well, yes, eggs. I was gonna say Mium shooting those eggs into the tooth was kind of amazing that it actually worked. Like, it always amazes me how big the hitbox on the gold tooth is. Anyway, my favorite way to eat eggs is scrambled, probably. Scrambled eggs on toast with some salsa on it. Or like hot sauce, but I prefer salsa because at least it has like some substance, whereas hot sauce is just a flavor bomb, you know. Ooh, Trep's pretty low. Oh, okay, he figured that. Yeah, I was like, if Trep would have tried to go for the Jiggy, he might have made it, but Trep, get the notes. Alright, Mium, pretty good bolt jump too. No failed bolt jumps today. Very nice. Even last night, I'm pretty sure last night both of them got bolt jump. Pixel with a very, very, very nice bolt jump as well. Eggs with chives and throw it on rice. I've never, like... I was about to say I've never been a huge fan of, like, just eggs on rice. It's just weird concept. But I do like egg fried rice. But that's, like, fried rice. And that's, like, a stir-fry thing. Oh! Trep might grab some of this health here, because he's probably going to take another beating. Okay, he's not gonna take them, but he's definitely got to get some health from somewhere. Yeah. I feel like sticky rice is always, like, frowned upon. Because everyone around here likes washing their rice. Oh man, now I really want egg fried rice. I'm probably gonna make that for dinner tonight. Oh, but I don't have any rice. Oh wow, on Xbox you can actually see the honeycomb from the Jinjo. That's really cool. Okay. If I'm making rice, like sticky rice, I don't wash it. Starch helps it all stick together after it cooks. Enriched rice. Yeah, for like everything I use basmati rice. I like the taste of basmati rice. Ooh, Mium taking a bit of a damage to the crabs. Oh, still makes it to the Jiggy though. That's what's important. Alright, Trep with a bit of a cleaner flight section than Mium did. Grabbing the Jinjo the first way around. And it still blows my mind that you can see that honeycomb all the way from the Jinjo. Makes it really easy to line up. I know, that's what I was saying. Some people like talk about how not washing rice is like a terrible sin. But it depends what you're using it for. Oh, okay. Yeah, I imagine you'd want to wash brown rice too. Alright, both with really good times leaving their respective levels. I don't think either of them have made any, like, bad mistakes at all. And I've always, like, seen Calrose rice in stores, but I don't actually know what it is. Like I said, whenever I eat rice, it's always just basmati rice. Just because it always goes on sale in, like, big, like, 8-kilo bags. Plus, if I want to make, like, curry or something, it's really good for that, too. But, I mean, like I said, curry, general use, rice, whatever. I'm very one-dimensional when it comes to my rice. Alright, so Trep gonna be slogging through Bubble Gloop now. Casino Mao at midnight to 6 a.m. deal. 7-ounce steak, hash browns, 2 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, and jelly for $6.45. That is insane. I mean, I guess you have to be up that late, but imagine that's not hard in Vegas. Oh! Okay, Mium's probably gonna... Oh my god, she went for the beak bomb. Alright, still made it. That was a bit of a clencher right there. There's like a certain angle when you're a little too close to the ground. But it's like you have to flatten out so much. But I mean, if you know BK really well, I guess you kind of know where your beak bomb is going to go. To me, a 2E pleb who needs first person aim to be able to beak bomb in any direction ever, I always get thrown off. Now that I'm reading your message again, Corey, it keeps sounding weirder and weirder to me, because I know, like, steak and eggs is a thing, but, like, with toast sounds, like, kind of weird. Oh, Mium barely making it over the top of the star. It looked like she was gonna kind of hit the bottom of it, kind of thing. Tried to land on the top of the hut, but not quite. That looked really funny, sliding along the edge. I wonder if he did that on purpose. And this is exactly the kind of race I was hoping it would be so far. Everyone's kind of bringing their A game, right? And I mean, bringing the A game, as it were, is, means so far the race is pretty Trep favored. Simply because his PB is 2 minutes better. But we've seen a lot of race shenanigans. Like, never forget that Thunderful is a sub 2 runner as well. And he won a race just the other day with a 2:14. So anything can happen. Trep taking a lot of damage in tanked up. Alright, some nice cutscene overlap here. Oh! Oh my god. Poor Trep. First he missed the turtle, and then he got two dead zones. Yeah, that race was really something. And yeah, I was saying last night that the hardest races to cast are the ones where they're both doing well and they're both doing different things. Where they're either doing different things or exactly the same thing. Ugh. Sorry, I didn't mute my microphone for a sec, because I have a really, really itchy ear. And obviously I didn't really want to rub my hand all over my microphone to scratch it. Alright, Trep done with the tip-top choir. No, it's not the inside of my ear, it's the back of my ear. You hate the swamp because of Mr. Vile, the greedy crocodile? Yeah. I think everyone hates hates Mr. Vile. If there was one Jiggy skip that would be good to have in this game, it would be skipping Vile. Yeah, something like that, Blasty. The thing is that it's made even worse because I wear glasses, and so, you know, my glasses arm is always like poking down right on the spot, and it doesn't help because then when I itch it, I like ruin my glasses on my face. It's kind of an unfortunate life. Duck's Vile song is a banger. Some would say that, yes. It definitely is catchy. I know that Pixel likes to play his Vile song on the Banjo Race streams. But that one's much more obscene. And yeah, BK isn't at pace, but at least Banjo-Tooie was at pace. And I watched a decent chunk of that run. And no, this is Banjo Race. It's not Go Trep, it's Got Rep. You always gotta throw that first letter onto the go. That's how we cheer around here. Alright, Mium almost done with Freezeezy Peak. The only thing left that's like really, you know, difficult is the boggy race. And I mean, even then, it's not that difficult, it's just annoying. Hey, Esper. I haven't seen you around in a while. Alive somehow. Yeah. With the good old GL TBH. Alright, Trep swagging out without the shoes. Both of them wearing running shoes right now. Very nice. Alright, let's see how this race goes. Everyone gotta spam your wahays for the boggy race. Alright, Trep absolutely running a clinic on Vile. Ooh, Mia missed that note. But I think she'll be fine. Boggy getting a little bit ahead here isn't that big of a deal. Because now she'll be really primed. Oh my god, she missed some feathers. This is going to be really close. Yeah, she's not even going for those notes. Yeah, after having to double back for those feathers, she would have absolutely lost the race going for those 2 notes. Hospital bed. Uh-oh. Hopefully for nothing too serious. And that's how I feel about Banjo too. The nostalgia. But I feel like it's not even nostalgia anymore because I've been playing Banjo for like 11 years now, so that's almost like the entire length of my childhood. Well, from when I would have started playing video games. I can't remember when I originally started playing the Super Nintendo, but yeah, exactly, Pastel. Alright, Trep getting trolled a little bit by the Buzz Bomb, but it's still low enough for him to jump into it and die, so pretty good. You got pneumonia? Ugh. Well, fast recovery to you. I've never had it myself, but alright, here comes MMM early for Mium. I was gonna say the first major trick, but the first major trick is probably FP early. Unless you count the FFM setup, but... Alright, early frame. Yeah. Oh, Mium accidentally did 2 frames. Oh, that's rough. Alright, Trep gonna be going for MMM early now as well. Wow, that was a really clean setup for the jump. Didn't even need the beak bust. That's pretty crazy. Alright, early frame again. Okay, I didn't see what frame Trep got. Okay, you got late frame. Okay. Mium got it that time. Alright, Mium's in. Alright, Trep just needs another 2 twirlies, I think. Yep, and Trep's in too. Okay. So second try for Mium, first try for Trep. So cool that you can even MMM early on Xbox at all. Bless all the scientists, banjo scientists finding the setups. So now they're pretty synced up. And yeah, they're pretty close time-wise, but you gotta remember, Mium's already completed Bubble Goop Swamp, and Trep's completed, or sorry, Trep's done Bubble Goop Swamp, and Mium's done Freeze Easy Peak. So Mium should be slightly more ahead, but that second... Oh my god. Yo, Trep killed that bat and broke the window with the same egg. I didn't even know you could do that. But yeah, Mium should be slightly more ahead, but losing that MMM early first try definitely lost a lot of time. Yeah, and Trep will have to do more stuff as the B, obviously, yeah. So they look like they're synced together, but there's still a bit of a difference between their routes. Oop, Mium missing the flight pad. So no nap or skip. Let's see if Trep gets it. Alright. Trep gets it. But of course it looks a lot funnier for him because he has to sit through the napper text anyway. But at least he doesn't have to do napper text and the Jiggy Dance. N64 and Genesis. I'm surprised those weren't the first things you took when you moved out. Oh my god, they're like almost exactly synced. Oh, me a Mr. Egg. Yeah, even in a straight like foot race, Trep will gain time over Mium just because of the difference in lag. Using the B does save time in a lot of the levels, but you have to go back to those levels, and that's the part where you lose time. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Mium never has the best possible time, and Trep doesn't have splits at all up, so... I mean, they've both had extremely clean runs, and the only big mistake that either of them have made was Mium missing MMM early once. And so I would have to say that Trep's probably ahead. Because in a straight foot race, with neither of them making any mistakes, Trep is already ahead, given his PB. So, I mean, we'll have to kind of consider everything as they continue going through the run. But that's like the biggest thing. But their PBs are low enough and close enough where any mistakes matter, so. Hey, Oxy. Yeah, they are really close. like I just finished saying, both of them have had extremely good runs so far. The only big difference is Mium getting second try MMM early. Other than that, they've had beautiful runs. And of course, it's much more hype to watch a a synced race. Didn't know what I was trying to say. Of course, we get that scuffed Xbox audio where every key plays exactly the same note. It's just always funny to me whenever I hear it. I mean, that's the other kind of entertaining race. There's the kind of entertaining race where both of them are doing like the same thing. And then there's the entertaining kind of race where they're both really not having the best run. To put things lightly. Yeah, Mott's hand always like feels really good to do. Especially like when you know what the pattern is and you can kind of just type it in as fast as you want. Hey Pixel, yeah it is so far. Oh, Trep falling off the pew. Oh my god, I can't believe he didn't get hit by that tee. I actually don't know how he didn't get hit. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Alright, Mium landing on top of the weather vane. Getting a nice good look at Mad Monster Mansion. I was about to say, is the weather vane the highest point in the level? But it's got to be the roof of the mansion, right? I think the top of the house is higher than the weather vane. Alright, we got dual pumpkins going on. Squish, 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 squish. It's one of my favorite things about BK is the little bouncing noise the pumpkin makes as it walks. Boing, 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 boing. Oh, Mium misses the jump. Tries to cut the corner a little too tight. Good question. I don't even think it was that good of a question. I think if you look at it, it's probably really obviously the house. Yeah. This is why you wake up in the morning? I mean, I would have preferred to sleep a little longer, to be honest. It's kind of hard for me to be entertaining, you know, when I can't stop yawning. But You know, I can always just, like, shut up and let the runners talk for themselves, you know. Should have shotgunned a Red Bull. You know, I do have an energy drink in my fridge. I didn't even think about that. For some reason. I mean, I could have made coffee too, but I have one of those, like, pod machines, so it only takes, like, a second to make a cup, but... Pretty obvious, you said? I would think it was pretty obvious. Just from, like, picturing what the level looks like from the top of each one. Ooh, we got the special file select. The church's post is higher, really. Would not have imagined. Because, I mean, I know you go through the loading zone to the top of the clock tower, but it's not... I didn't think it was that high. Damn. Mind blown. If you remove the post... Oh, okay. How often are the tournaments? As often as people want to do them. Usually they kind of chain together a little bit. So, like, when one's coming to a close, someone will want to do something else. But sometimes there's gaps. I would really like to put together a 2E tournament for some sort of, you know, category, but it's hard to say what would work because the community is pretty inactive right now. But BK is hella active. There's people that, like, join, like, every tournament. Another fun, silly tournament would be nice. I've been thinking hard about a Banjo Community Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament. But, something like that would be really hard to do. Because most people don't have the time to, like, kind of do stuff. You know, do races whenever. That's a whole nother can of worms. That I'm, not gonna go into. But that would be fun. Yeah, Mium missing Gobi clip is kind of rough. Luckily, it doesn't lose too much time, but it still does lose a lot of time. And of course, Mium only has 1 health now as well. Didn't mean to say that second as well, but here we are. The classic C-up into egg. Ooh, I thought Trep was going to be a little too close to that honeycomb. Well, I thought Trep might have got pushed by the carpet there, but... No, I'm not racing anyone. It would take a lot for me to play BK again. I would need to, like, practice. My BK time is like a really high 213. But, the last time I did, like, a BK practice run, just to, like, see what kind of time I would get, like, I think I got, like, a 240 or something like that. It was a bad time, I'll tell you what. Alright, Trep taking a death, but not to worry, that's in the route. If I had it in me to practice, I would be practicing Banjo-Tooie instead, for sure. Hag beat my 100% time last month, and I mean, part of me really wants to get it back, but the other part of me just can't. There's a new route. It's not new anymore, but relatively, yes. It's new since the last time I ran the game. Oh man, I missed Mium strat. You know how much time it saves? Like 5 minutes? Probably. Something like that. There's a 100% with bit clip route as well. And that one saves even more time, but obviously you have to do the Witchy World early bit clips. And there's another bit clip as well, I think later on. But it is kind of difficult. So yeah, I mean, you gotta hope for good RNG with everyone. Good RNG with kids isn't even the most important one. Good skull RNG in CCL is even more important. Alright, good beak bomb from Mium. Took a long time to set it up though. Obviously gonna stay in flight, but probably could have done the beak bomb a little bit faster. Alright, good water pyramid clip though. I'm sure that's in the 100% with bit clips route. Dodgem's bit clip is really hard though. I've done it RTA, but like only with save states to set it up. It's a really dumb setup. And you only really have one attempt to get it. So, that kind of coupled together makes me say, no thank you. No thank you. Oh, Trep! Oh, that was rough. Accidentally just rocketed a little too far off the tree. Oh my god, I thought he was gonna land on the star and shoot off. That was like... that was really close. Then he would have... I'm sure then he would have had to hit the switch again, for sure. No, I went to bed. Trep jumping over the jiggy. I slept from about... I went to bed at about 9:45. And then my power came back on, so I got up and turned off all my lights. And then I slept from about 10 to 3. And then I just, like, tossed and turned for an hour and a half. And then I got up. But I'm here for the sake of the tournament. This race is one of those races that's really, really difficult to, like, set up a time for. Just because, you know, I live in West Coast North America, Trep lives in the UK, and Mium lives in Japan. And so our time zones, like, our time zones are so incredibly shitty compared to each other. It's like, you know, it's like there's not gonna be a time that's great for any of us, really. Yeah. Yeah, by the time the race was over, it was only like 8:30-ish for me. 8:45. Oh, what the heck? Oh, Mium! Oh, no! Oh, Mium's... Oh, oh, that's so rough. Mium got a frame-perfect jump with the shoes. Should have made Schlong commentate, being EST. Yeah, but Schlong's got other stuff going on. Oh no, Mium's just having a really bad, rough ending to this Gobies. Oh, Mium's gonna have to... No, she won't... Oh yeah, I forgot, she's in the shoes, so she won't need gold feathers. But still, that was pretty rough. Yeah, she took a lot of damage, like she was supposed to, but yeah, pretty rough Gobies for Mium. Yeah, Mium's lost like a minute per split for the last 2 splits. Yeah, missing Gobi clip and then accidentally losing your shoes at the end. That's pretty rough. Not only losing shoes, but taking damage. Yeah, Gobi's claims another victim, and it won't be its last either. Unfortunately. Worst level in BK? I don't know if I'd call it the worst. But it's definitely the Definitely the most punishing. You're guessing Mium is ahead? You would be guessing very wrong. After that Gobies and that MMM, Mium is very behind. Trep hasn't really had... I mean, Trep's had a lot of shenanigans happen in this Freeze Easy Peak. But, but not to that point. Because Trep's already done Bubble Gloop Swamp, and Mium hasn't. Yeah, so, I mean, Trep will be going to Bubble Gloop now. But, I mean, Mium should already be at, like, you know, if she had, like, the route go her way, Mium would probably be out of Boombox already. Maybe not that far, but... Yeah, Mium's currently 2 minutes behind her personal best. And I'm sure Trep isn't doing great compared to his splits, but he's definitely not that far behind. He keeps his life a meme, so his BK runs aren't. I feel like that's a karma kind of thing. I don't know. Right, Mium makes it through fan number 1. Easy. Yeah, yet. I mean, obviously, we don't want terrible, bad mistakes to happen. But at this point, I think Mium needs them to happen. What do I think Trep does with his life offline? Tea and crumpets. Just tea and crumpets. Well, it'd be with the king now. Alright, Trep out of Freeze Easy Peak. Will be coming back later as the B to finish things off. And Blasty. Smith said, what does Trep do with his life offline? So it wouldn't be stream Banjo. Play Banjo, perhaps? Oh! Okay. I thought Trep wasn't going to be able to make that. Man, Mium does that jump with the camera facing the opposite direction. It's kind of weird to see. Alright, Mium missing the dance skit, but... Oh wow. But still rolled before taking damage? What? I didn't even know that was a thing. Oxylin, what just happened there? Yeah. England's hero. BK world record. I mean, he already has world record for Xbox. He would England holder. I don't know about that, B Smith, because I mean Rare is an English company, right? I'm sure there's a few people over there. Well, then again, it is a game studio, right? So I'm sure most people just don't care about random game studios as, you know, as we do value their work because, you know, that was our time, right? Unless you got into Banjo like in the last few years and didn't grow up with it kind of thing, right? Oh, she could roll while Box was bouncing. I see. Yeah, I've never seen that before. It was really cool to see. Mium grabbing some extra backup gold feathers. I like that. I mean, obviously had to, because... Or did she? I don't think Mium used any gold feathers in Gobies to back up. Yeah, Mium just tanked all the damage and went and got more health. Alright, Trep taking lots of damage here. Just because he's going to Death Warp on this Jiggy. Just barely Death Warped before hitting the ground. That was pretty crazy. Mium failed MMM early once, and then she also, Trep wasn't sure if he missed a note back there. That's funny. Hey, Harpy. Mium also, had a lot of memes in Gobies. Couldn't get Gobi clip. And then the end of Gobies was pretty rough. She got a frame perfect jump after jumping down to the last notes after Water Pyramid and lost her shoes and took damage. So she had to go back and grab health. Those frame perfect jumps just kind of... They always suck when they happen. You were just playing the game too optimally, and it punishes you. It's still anyone's game, you know, it's never over until the fat lady sings kind of thing. but it's definitely Trep favored right now. Thunderclip with frame perfect jumps after Tumblar. What, like when you jump off the roof? Oh, Snacker with a really terrible spawn for Mium. Where after Tumbler are you even, like... Ooh, that's not going to be a dance skip, is it? Oh, it was. I didn't think so. Where after Tumbler are you even, like, high enough where you would take fall damage from frame perfect jumps? Or did he just, like, chain together a bunch and then, like, take damage? Oh, the roof? I didn't even know you could take damage jumping down from the roof. But I guess if you got a frame perfect jump, it would add a little bit more height. Do I know when Schlongster or Wheezy will be doing their next races? No, I don't. Schlongster won't be doing his next race for a while because he's waiting for the losers bracket to catch up. And Pixel just raced last night, so he needs to schedule with 7 Hornet still. So after this race, there'll be 2 more races that can happen, I think. Or there's going to be another race in the morning. Sometime. Oh my god, I just saw your message, Corey. That looks really good. If you're still here. Are you allowed to send the clip here? Yeah, post it. Alright, well, obviously the sooner the better, Pixel. But practice up. Practice up nice and hard. If you know what I mean. Winky face. Alright, so me, I'm not doing Click Clock Wood early. I think she has that on her splits, though, still. Because I think when she does RTA runs, she does it. Poor Snorkel getting cleaved by the anchor. And Snacker coming in hot for both of them. I mean, I guess Trep had a bit of a better spawn. Man, another sussy looking Jiggy dance skip on the Jinjo. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't know. Both of them looked like they jumped way too low into the, or way too high into the Jiggy to get the skip. Or they like slightly touched the ground a little bit. I don't know. It was weird. I would say probably. Yeah. Because there's not a whole lot of Japanese, there's not a whole lot of Japanese, BK runners. Or are you close? Yeah, and yeah, that's right. Asmi is Canadian. So, I don't know why that didn't occur to me right then, but yeah, Asmi is very Canadian. If you guys have been watching Banjo Race for a while, you would know. I mean, I don't either. There's a time and a place. And it also depends on where from Canada you live. I mean, like I said, Harpy, it depends on like where you live. If you live in like the rural shit parts of Canada, you'll probably be saying it a lot more. The prairies are big for it. Anyone who drinks Lucky will be you know, they're the audience it caters to. Yeah. I mean, I'm old enough to have seen bagged milk out here, but it's more of an Eastern Canada thing. But we used to see it all the time in grocery stores when I was growing up. But I think the last time I ever saw it was when I was like, I must have been in like grade 8 or 9 or something. Yeah, I don't know what the point of it was either, but yeah, if you like go into like any old person's house, they usually have these like either square containers or like these, you know, round containers that were used to like, you know, put the bags in, and then you kind of just snip the edge and there you go. You can pour it out from there. But of course, they're like square, so when I guess when they came out with cartons, you could just put the carton in there. Alright, Trep all done with his spring. Yeah. You know what I've never seen, Harpy? Is a house hippo. Yeah. That's the kind of thing that, you know, Americans would hear and be like, I mean, it became a part of Canadian heritage, right? Yeah, I mean, we have that kind of service around here too. I think it's an app or something, but you like per week you can like tell them what kind of produce you want and it'll get delivered to you. Pretty standard CCWs from them. House hippos, please explain. I mean, part of me doesn't want to ruin the fun. Canada had these PSAs that ran in the 90s and early 2000s that were like kind of you know, teaching kids you know, certain things. And one of them was about these house hippos that you could find in your closet and what they eat and, you know, all that sort of stuff. And it was a PSA that, you know, you shouldn't believe everything you see kind of thing. Yeah, Xbox just does that. If you're talking about the shock spring underneath the leaf. That's just an Xbox thing. Some of the PSAs were like really scary looking. There was like, don't do drugs, don't give in to peer pressure, make sure you get exercise, you know. Oh, oh yeah, that's an Xbox thing too. Because Xbox doesn't have lag, you can jump higher. I'm pretty sure that's the reason. Lag makes you jump less high. Yeah, that one's more modern though. If you go onto YouTube and search like Canadian PSAs, you'll find a bunch of them. And they're like, you know, people my age, they're like burned into their memory because they played every like second commercial. Oh, and then there's the War Amps robot that like jumped through all the mechanical, dangerous looking stuff. I don't know if that one was Canadian though, but I remember that one. Yeah, everyone do your homework. Watch all the Canadian PSAs. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't download a car is just great because it like set up for an amazing meme format. It all comes with running the channel, Pixel. I'm here to help out. Or in some cases, just steal the show. Gotta throw myself in the line of duty because I'm a degen who likes watching every race ever. You'd seat a car. See, now we're getting into like, how would this even work? Yeah, Pastel, you have to watch it. It's a really funny and like cute ad. Got an angry letter from Spectrum. Oh no, Trep! Oh, Trep accidentally fell. Oh, I thought Mium was gonna miss that token. Ooh. The only time I ever got an angry letter from an ISP was when I downloaded an episode of Game of Thrones. My landlord was like, "Hey, we got this message," and I was like, "Ah, shit." Yeah, that was the first time I'd ever got my hands slapped for torrenting anything. I mean, legally obtaining anything. And after that, I didn't for a really long time. Because I was like, oh, what if it happens again? But then one day I was like, you know what, they don't care if I'm downloading like 80 episodes of One Piece at a time. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, you know, after like a million terabytes, right? It's that one tiny little speck that gets you. Hello, I love Zelda. Are you I love Banjo today? Yes, good. Alright, Mium approaching the last flight section of Winter. The hardest part, obviously. I mean, internet security was probably a lot in its infancy back then. Yeah, LinkinPark.exe. Alright, nice and safe. Oh! Mium didn't get the lag spike, so ended up landing back on top. Oh my god! That was like the sickest thing I've ever seen from Trep. He like saved himself from falling with a mid-air jump. Oh, that was really close. That Grublin hood almost got her. Alright, that looked a little weird, but Mium got it. Alright, meanwhile, Trep death warping out of there. Oh, Mium failed. Mium's got to go for Ice Clip now. But hopefully Mium knows the backup just in case this goes awry. Oh my god. That was like an instant Ice Clip. It's been a really long time since I've seen anyone clip that fast. It's like the moment she hit the surface. Meanwhile, Trep taking all the damages. That's clip. He boomed. Trep Spider-Man skills. Alright, all that Mium has left is Soft Lock. Oh! Okay. When Mium pooped a third egg for Soft Lock, I thought that might keep her kind of grounded too long to, like, get aggroed by the bees. But everything worked out, so we good. Alright, Trep not even doing the egg poop. Trep going for the, just the peck. A nice quick way. Yes, Brooklyn. Brooklyn Okami. Trep is playing on Xbox. And Mium is playing on N64. And the routes are very different. That's why they're in, like, such different areas. Although, I guess, you know, one's in winter, one's in spring. You could argue that that's kind of close. But after Mium's done with Click Clock, she's going to do RBA and then go do Bubble Goop Swamp. Whereas after Trep's done with Click Clock, all he has is like a really extended RBA segment. Yep, boring Gloop Swamp. Bubba Gump Swamp. Yeah. Oh, Trep. Okay, there we go. I think Trep didn't want to peck because he wanted to, like, he just wanted to, like, double down for sure on the the what's it called? The jump. Man, Mium with a really good RBA so far. Like, insta-jiggy grabs on both the eye and the FP wall. The advent calendar, I guess it is. It was an embarrassingly long time for me to realize that it was an advent calendar. But then when you look at it and, like, the door at the bottom is, like, you know, the last day, and then all the little panels open up like they would, right? Alright, Mium almost with a perfect RBA section. Aside from the last thing there. Oh no, Trep! Oh my god, that's so rough. I have no idea. He must have like touched the very last pixel that it would have like registered him like in the no transformation area. Oh my god, that's a huge time loss. Now I think we got a race. Yeah. Now this race just got close, I think. Man, that is... Trep absolutely got robbed there. Like, just going back and, like, thinking about it, like, that is, like... it's, like, it looked so incredibly free. Alright, well now he's got to do boob again. You can hear Trep saying, "What? What? You what, mate?" Okay, this time he's being extra careful. Anyone have the clip? I mean, he didn't say anything because we can't hear him, but... You missed it? Where did Trep lose time? Trep was trying to get into the cauldron, and he accidentally de-transformed, so he had to run back into Click Clock to go transform into the bee again. Yeah. Pretty big oof. But Mium's currently plus 3 minutes on her split, so... So Trep would have to be plus 5 or so for them to be equal, and I don't think he's got that kind of run going on. So I still think Trep's pretty far ahead. You've never seen this glitch? Yeah, I mean, RBA is usually just done just to go back to Bubble Goop Swamp and N64, but the Xbox route saves a bunch of B stuff for the end. It is really cool. And it makes the route a little bit more interesting, too. Just because everyone loves seeing the little bee fly around, right? Surely everyone does. I think the only reason it's like really viable is just because you can death warp with and not lose your notes on Xbox. Whereas N64, because you can't, you have to like keep going, so it's just better to pick up some of the jiggies as you go, kind of thing. This glitch was the dream back in the day. Ooh, nice first try Gobi clip. Is this a race? I still think it's very heavily Trep favored. He made it a lot closer by de-transforming, but I don't think it made it super duper close. Because Trep's had a pretty good run. all things considered. And I mean, Mium only lost... I mean, Mium lost a lot of time in Click Clock to the, missing out on, the second, clip. Second winner clip. And this and that, but... Yeah, like, Mium lost 1 minute on MMM split, 1 minute on Gobi split, and 1 minute on... almost a full minute on, Click Clock Wood split. Unfortunately, I don't have splits to compare against, Trep, but... Just love how the bee just shoves its nose into everything and just collects it. Oh. But after this, Trep still has to go back to Freeze Easy Peak and collect some other stuff there and do the boggy race. And I mean, Mium still has to do Vile. And like get to Vile. Alright, sick Gobi clip. Gobi clip 2. Of course, the bee just walks under. Yeah, I don't know. It's really hard for me to say with without seeing Trep splits. Ooh, Trep didn't land on the carpet. Oh, ho, 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 ho. But like I said, Vile takes a very long time. Like, Mium will probably still be in Vile before Trep's done Freeze Easy Peak. Alright, no shenanigans this race with Mumbo. No washing machines. No washing machines, no T-Rexes. Alright, Boggy Races B is like super cool every time. As long as you don't miss any slaloms. Alright, Trep making it look so easy. There we have it. Yeah, the bee just snaking everyone out of their races. Defeats Boggy in the sled race, and then Mr. Fit later on in Banjo-Tooie in the foot race. It's like, Boggy just wants to race. He didn't say you had to be a bear, right? Right, and off he goes. Alright, so Trep on his way to Furnace Fun. I'm just starting round 2 of Mr. Vile, so still a little ways to go. Yeah, the bee really can clip through everything. I think it mostly just has to do with the bee's speed for like clipping, but I guess collecting stuff. Yeah, the bee's pointy nose just sticks through everything. They kind of fixed that in Banjo-Tooie. In Banjo-Tooie, you can like egg barge stuff from the other side of walls. But on Xbox, they fixed it so that you can't. I thought Mium thought that Vile was going to eat that grumbly for sure. As a washing machine, you can't get the honeycomb in Waz's cave? Is that just because you don't fit through the hole? Yeah, it's kind of funny. Yeah, because I guess there's the bottle or the sandcastle code where you can just turn into a washing machine. Oh my god, Mium. No! Mium made a yumbly. Okay, it was close. Alright, here comes Ninpulk. Alright, regular question. Yeah, you can also do it with a stop and swap move, Breagle Bash, where you like slam Kazooie down once you get it hatched from one of Heggy's eggs. And that one's really fun, but unfortunately it's not really useful in speedruns because Breagle Bash isn't used for anything. You see it collected a bunch in Bingo, though, just because you can use it to open the elevator doors in Grunny Industries. Alright, see you later, blasted asses. Alright, Mium all done with Bubble Glup. Bubble Gump Swamp. But a little too late. Alright, meanwhile on Trep side, just Grunny left. But pretty standard Grunny fight. Unfortunately can't skip any of her text, so... Man, I love those egg shots so much when you shoot the eggs and she like lands on all 3 at the same time. It's like my favorite part about the Grunny fight. Trap going into first person. Alright. Obviously to give us all a fear. I can't think of the word I was looking for. Yeah. That's the good thing about Banjo, is that when you leave levels, you usually like walk through on an animation, and there's like no collision on the backside of the walls. I think the only exception to that is in Jolly Roger's Lagoon in Banjo-Tooie, there's some bars that like close the level, and I don't think you can walk backwards through them. I think you might be able to, though. Don't hold me to that. Alright, Trep only shooting... Oh, his eggs just disappeared there. Shooting from a little too far away. Alright, Mium made it out of Furnace Fun. But Mium's... Oh, Mium activated the Cauldron. I don't think Mium's gonna be in the grunny fight before Trep's done. It'll be close, for sure. Yeah, Trep's gonna be done in a sec. Just because this section has no lag, it's so incredibly fast shooting these eggs. Alright, time! 1:59:38. GG's to Trep. Let's go ahead and pull him in. Alright, GG's.
GG's.
GG's. Congratulations, Trep.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, hang on a sec, I need to turn down your audio a little bit here. Mium's in Grunty right now.
Oh wow, close
Yeah,
then.
it was a pretty close race. Well, there was a lot of shenanigans.
Yeah.
Obviously, the race got a lot closer when you detransformed.
Yeah, I didn't know the hitbox was that far down. That was
早すぎる
crazy.
ね。
Yeah, that's what I said too. I
早すぎる
said
の良くないよ。
Trep's probably just yelling at his screen, right?
Yeah.
違う
I was PB pace until
これ
then.
で1玉。
Oh, really?
Yeah, just
2
barely.
玉。
Okay. I didn't have any
3玉。
idea how you were doing compared to your time, so
2、3、4。
what kind of pace?
とりあえずここまでは踏む。
Going into RBB, it was a 1:55:40, and then I
Oh,
fell off the railing, and that made world record really hard. So.
minus though? Like how far ahead were you of your PB?
I was. Hold on, let me change comparison.
Like leaving winter
Oh, leaving winter,
or
I was.
leaving spring too, like leaving click clock.
Oh yeah, I was plus 19, but I have a bunch of time saving game.
Gotcha.
So I think compared to a 56, I was like
起動してる。
minus
起
20
動した。
into LBB.
Yeah.
Rough stuff.
Yeah.
ま
It's
あ
always rough.
まあまあまあまあ、2体目の起動はあれは保険みたいなもんだからいいでしょ
Alright, let me grab some translation stuff here.
う。さっきのぐるぐるするところってさ、スティールスティックでよかったっていつも思うところなんだよね。スティールスティックじゃなかったら、ああ、摩耗するって思ってる。痛いです。何引っかかってんですか？
Yep. Bless Melon Girl. Ah, Trep, there was something else I wanted to mention too, but I can't remember.
Mm.
ああ、これで2時間2分台なんだ。全然本部見てなかった。
Alright. GG, Mium.
ああ、先に上がってた
GG
か。
Mium
しょうがないね。15938早くない？あ、ちょっと待って。そっか、ディスコードの方聞こえてなかった。ちょっと待ってね。椅子じゃなくて。え、どういうこと？ 明らかな不正行為ってどういうこと？
Alright, we got the translation happening on our stream once again.
ん不正してないよ。何なんか私不正しましたっけ？あれ？私堂々とやってるよな。あれ？いや、なんかディスコードの方で素晴らしいレースだったが、また明らかな不正行為だったって書いてる。わかんない。どういうことだろう。なんか翻訳ミスってるのかな？わからん。
Oh, Mium?
ん
Hang on a sec. What was it?
語尾の終わり。語尾の終わりなんかまずいことしたっけ？レギュレーション違反なんてことしたっけ？語尾の終わり。それなんか完璧なジャンプで靴を台無しにする。あ、私そんな落下ダメってそういう条件なの？
Mium, can you hear us?
やばい。翻訳してくれてるのにわかんない？この翻訳が。語尾のところはやらかしました。なんて言ったらいいんだろう。
I think the translation thing isn't updating.
字幕止まった？マジで？止まってなさそうだけど。なんかいろいろとやらかしたからな。まず、語尾のとこで言うんだったら、まずジンクシーのところでやった、ミスをした。最後の語尾バレーの終わり、砂漠の終わりもかなりやってしまったから、砂漠は本当に、語尾ズバレー is poo。
Yeah.
これはさらっと言える英語。スムーズに言えてしまう英語。
Alright, it's taking a long time to update. Let me grab this.
いや。じゃあ、とりあえずは、じゃあ、勝手に反省点を言うならば、MMA 周りのところで、パンチキャンセルで進みすぎてしまって、私は Xbox 版にあんまり詳しくないですが、Xbox 版はデスペナルティがないから、少ないから、ちょっとああいう大ロス、大きなミスを私がしたことで、負けるんじゃないかなって思ってました。負けてしまうんじゃないかなって。
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're pretty close to the same.
へえ。
But
どこで差がついたんだろう。
so looking at the bracket, Pixel hasn't updated anything, but Trep, you'll be moving on to the winter finals, where you'll be racing Thunderful.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah. And Mium, you'll be moving down to the loser bracket.
誰だろう、次は。今から見たい。 確かめよ
And racing
う。あれだ。
the winner of Seven Hornet and Pixel. Pixel Wheezy.
あ、なるほど。へえ。
Yep,
ふん
so
ふんふんふん。
they are probably going to schedule soon, but Pixel said he needs practice. So we'll see when that happens. As for the next race, Oxylin and Eric Sanks are the last two to race in the first round, and Flameforge will be hosting that race on Thursday morning. So he has Sombrero versus Baguette listed here. So, so I'm
Let's
sure
go.
that'll be fun. Let me get one more thing typed up here. I said, so it's funny. Mium versus Trep, it's becoming one of those races that's good to look forward to. Happen in the Scramble tournament. Mium, are you
Mhm.
going to be getting revenge in the finals?
はにゃ。ところどころ聞こえるけど。ああ、なるほど。みゆも決勝で。ね、えー、えー、えー、首洗って待ってろ。あれ、うん、合ってる。
I just gotta wait for it to catch up. Trep, how do you feel going into your race? Oh, she said. Oh.
Oh.
That's a funny translation, Mium.
いや、首を洗って待ってろ。
Yeah. Trep, one last thing. How do you feel going into your race against Thunderful?
Honestly, I'm really scared. That guy is like crazy consistent, so
Yeah. I mean,
gonna
this
have to pull
wasn't
out the
such
stop
a
2.
bad time, right? Without the BD transformation.
Oh yeah, this room is pretty solid, but
Yeah.
chances of getting it again are.
And I mean, like we saw, Thunderful won his last race to get into the finals with a 214. So
Yeah, true.
yeah. Anyways, I'm done here. Thanks for joining me this morning. Chat was a lot more poppin' than I thought it was going to be for being this early in the morning. So yeah, that's all. Um, will either of you be continuing your stream?
No.
Miam, will you keep streaming?
もうちょっとだけお話しして終わるので、もうすぐ終わります。あれ、
Let me jump
ちょっと待って
forward here.
待って、ちょっと待って。字幕くんが死んだ。字幕くん。
Oh, translation turned off.
字幕くんが死んじゃった。あ、生き残ってきか
Let me
ちょっと待って。Please wait. オッケー。これで多分字幕くんまた戻った。ギーガが。
Alright, Miam, I posted in Discord.
ちょっと待って。Please check. No, 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 no.
No? Okay, okay.
No.
Okay, well,
少しまで
that's it for us then. Thanks again for tuning in, and I guess we'll see you on Thursday. Bye bye.
バイバーイ。